Trying this again for the second time. Cubs land, Edward Cabrera. Can you hear me? Let's get a confirmation on that before I start rambling. Here we go. Waiting for it. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Put it in the comments. Can anybody hear what words are coming out of my mouth about Edward Cabrera and the Cubs? I hear you. Yay. Yeah. Woohoo. For who? We have no idea. Okay, so let's back this up. Michael Cerami. Kudos to Michael Cerami. He has got some sources this offseason. This guy's becoming one of the better Cubs reporters. And he doesn't work for the Cubs or for any MLB network type of thing. So anyway, love the guy. Love Bleacher Nation. Cubs are, according to Michael Cerami, wrapping up a deal for Edward Cabrera. Man, right? I think it was last off season. And then when Lazaro didn't happen, and then it heated up. The trade we were talking about. I think it was. Please share as well for those that have no idea that this is. When they're at their best, 5 guys that have been ace for this staff or other staffs. Edward Cabrera, at his best, has been like an ace. Justin Steele, Matthew Boyd, Shota Imanaga, and who am I missing? Oh my gosh. I always do this with the starting rotation. Cade Horton. Of course, Cade Horton. And then you've got a really good number 2 at his worst, number 3. And the backups now become, because that's 6 guys right there. That's 6 guys. That's great. So now the backups become Colin Ray is number 7 and Javier Assad is number 8. Not Javier Assad and Colin Ray number 5 and 6 or 6 and 7. That just makes you feel a whole lot better. Plus Jackson Wiggins coming up at some point. Can't hear you. What? Gosh, still not. Okay, let me just. Can you guys hear me? People are saying they're not hearing me still. This is crazy. Bad signal. I'm right by my Wi-Fi. Voice is cutting out. Jeez. This is ridiculous. My Wi-Fi is not awful. Shut it. My Wi-Fi is great. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, maybe it's this. I'm going to take this off. I'm taking the case off my phone. Can you guys hear me better now that the case is off? How about now that the case is off? This is stupid. This is why I don't do videos from the phone. Anyway, maybe you guys caught what I said. Maybe you didn't. But either way, we have no ideas what the details are right now of this trade. We have no idea if it's really, truly going through, because how many times have we seen, like, oh, they're finalizing something, and then it doesn't actually happen. So, anyway, it just makes the whole team better. Makes the whole team better. Is this still a division-winning team? No, I don't think so. Bob Nightingale posted yesterday about the what's it called? About the projections of this year, and right now they have the Cubs winning the division. I'm gonna close this door because now my wife is talking to our son. So I don't see it happen. The Brewers are at. They're not trading anyone away. They haven't, aside from Isaac Collins, they didn't trade anyone away this offseason. They're just as good. Yes, I'm still in Christmas mode. They're just as good as they were last year. They're going to win 95. The Cubs need to do more. This is a great starting point. The bullpen is probably in a better position than it was last year. They're talking about Bichette and probably not Alex Bregman, even though they're talking about that. Ken Rosenthal reported today that Bichette is a actual likely candidate for the Cubs, which I bite my tongue on that. I'm still not convinced. But hey, the Yankees had jumped in on this whole Edward Cabrera thing, and at that point, I really wasn't sure if the Cubs were going to do it. So the fact that they're doing this, the fact that they're finishing it up, if it cost Owen Casey or Moises Ballesteros, one or the other, that's what it costs. Now, if it costs you Jackson Wiggins, I am not going to be a fan of this. I'm just saying right now. He is the top prospect in the Cubs organization for pitching, and they have no one outside of that. No offense to guys like Brandon Birdsell, who I've met. Jackson Wiggins is an elite prospect who could did for the Cubs last year, a rotation. If it costs Jackson Wiggins, I'm not. If it costs Moises going to get case or Moises by Asteros, it is probably rely on to Kevin Alcantara or getting another outfield. If Owen, hey, say Suzuki is your right fielder, and the player. All right.